Hey, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. It's Wednesday. I am Kathy Nordyke. I am the owner of Drop the Leash Pet Sitting. My mission is to help other women learn to earn extra income through pet sitting. I am on here because today is Wednesday and I do Wednesday Wisdom on Wednesdays. Today I'm going to introduce you to a friend of mine, Brandi Barker. Brandi is the founder and owner of Bark Pouch. She is such a smart female entrepreneur. I couldn't wait to introduce her to you. So Brandi, tell us a little bit about you. Who are you? Where'd you come from?
Yeah, so my last name really is Barker. I grew up in Columbus, Ohio, lived in Chicago for about 17 years, and fell into a dog training career for about 15 of those years because I had the world's worst behaved dog that I loved so very much, and was told by a couple trainers that I wouldn't be able to train him without the aid of a shock collar. And I didn't know any better at the time, but I knew enough to know that I was not going to put a shock collar on my dog. So I fell in love with dog training because it made him want to listen to me, and it just improved our bond so much. And we just had much more fun.
That is so awesome. I love that story. I'm not sure that I knew that about you prior to now. So what a great reason to get into dog training. So I've already mentioned that you own and have started your own company. Tell us about Bark Pouch. What is it? Why did you start it? And where's it going from here?
Yeah. So Bark Pouch is it's dog treats in a little pouch to make it easy to distribute on walks. Everything is human grade, very minimal ingredients. I have a few different recipes, all catered to different needs, some that are higher value for picky dogs, some that are good for dogs that are trying to lose weight. And it was all born from my dog training business because, a lot of my clients were dealing with leash walking issues or leash reactivity. And it's really hard to dig in your pockets when you've got a 90-pound dog who's barking and lunging to try to grab treats. And I would have people drop them on the ground, and their dogs would bite their fingers, or their dogs would refuse them. And it was really, really hard to watch them struggle when they were trying to focus on training their dog, not trying to figure out how to distribute treats. So I was just trying to find a better solution that I wasn't able, I looked and looked, and because I couldn't find that solution, I decided to create it.
You made one. Great. So I have gotten the chance to use Bark Pouch with my own dog, Gigi, who is definitely the dog that you just described. She's not 90 pounds, but she's a barker and a lunger. When she sees other dogs, it's almost impossible to control her. So I'm excited about a product like Bark Pouch, and combined with leash training, I think that would be a huge help. And I know there's a lot of pet owners out there that are watching this that want to know more about it. So I know that the road to entrepreneurship is never easy. I know that from personal experience. If you've ever read any books about become great company owners, it doesn't happen overnight, and there are a lot of things that happen along the way that can be discouraging or frustrating. Can you share with us a challenge or a time that you have been able to overcome something that has, been a sticking point in growing your business?
I think I'm in it right now. So I launched Spark about 6 years ago, and the product has been frozen to date because I didn't want to add icky ingredients to make it, non-frozen and shelf stable, which has really hindered my growth because shipping with dry ice, it's just expensive, it's cumbersome. And so over the past few years, I've really been searching for the right food scientists and the right ingredient to make it shelf stable, and not giving up on that, not just going, okay, this person said that it'll never happen. This person wants to put a nasty ingredient in it that I refuse to do. That's been probably the biggest hurdle. And, I got a loan a few months ago when I started the process. About 3 months ago, really started the process. I tested the ingredient back in August, but really started the process on the R&D, and I'm close, have hit a few hurdles, but the biggest thing is, if you know in your gut it's the right thing, you just got to keep trucking and have a really good support system, because I would not be able to do what I do without having a really good support system.
That is awesome advice. I'm so glad you said that. I admire your tenacity so much. And I really hope that my female entrepreneur listeners just heard what you said and are encouraged to keep going even when things get tough, because it's really those who overcome those hurdles that you spoke of that will be successful. And I love that despite the fact that there are some discouragers in your life, that you have a good support system to encourage you to continue to keep going. So
Yes.
stick with those people. One last question. You know that my audience is women entrepreneurs or potential entrepreneurs, and I speak specifically to those who need extra income or want to get into the pet sitting business. If you were to share any advice as someone who's been there, done that, what advice would you share with those that are listening and watching?
I would say the two pieces. The first is take care of yourself, because if you're not taking care of yourself, then you're no good to anybody's pet or anyone. And then the second thing is get out and volunteer, because there's so much good scientific theory on a lot of the websites, the Karen Pryors and whatnot, but you've got to interact with dogs to see how they respond and learn to listen to them, because what we think a dog should do is not always what the dog is willing or capable to do, and you have to learn how to pay attention to what they need.
Yes, y'all. Do you hear that? In all of my Wednesday wisdoms, you have to actually work with dogs. And the best way to do that is to volunteer.
Yep.
I mean, there are shelters, there are rescues that would love to have people come practice walking dogs. So thanks for that advice, Brandi. I appreciate that. And thank you for being on with us. I think you're a wonderful person.
Oh, you too.
Thanks. I will end this by letting everybody know where to find you and your products. So it's barkpouch.com, correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Brandi's special treats. I can't encourage you enough to check them out, especially if you have a dog that you're trying to train right now. They are wonderful. So much less cumbersome than, like you said, the dry treats that you're fumbling to get out of your pocket. If they want to follow you on social media, where can we look for you there?
So I'm at Bark Pouch on both Instagram and Facebook. The title on Facebook is Bark Pouch Dog Treats.
Got it. Thank you again. It was wonderful talking with you. Thank you all for watching. If you would like more information about Wednesday Wisdom or my Drop the Leash Pet Sitting, you can visit droptheleashpetsitting.com. You can join our Facebook group, which is Pet Sitter Startup Squad on Facebook. We'd love to have you there. And otherwise, have a great Wednesday, guys. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.